Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is also the channel formerly known as WaterBaby Tarot. All WaterBaby Tarot content is still on this channel for you to access if you want to see the whole evolution of the channel and everything. Readings are timeless and general, so just know they're not going to resonate for everybody. And whenever you come across a reading or you're feeling called to it, probably just when it's going to be meant for you. Time is not linear, right? So let's go ahead and get started. This is just going to be an intuitive tarot reading for the air sign element. I've been speaking like that lately, like all of a sudden really choppy. It's for Gemini, Libras, and Aquarians, okay? Also, we got a lot of new stuff. Before I continue, go ahead and just check out everything below. We have an updated website, updated Vimeo, updated Patreon, all that stuff. So just go ahead and look at that if you haven't looked at it in a bit, okay? There's a few things that I was getting for you, air signs. The first thing is that some of you, I think, are going to be starting to feel very attractive, especially my Librans. I actually feel like all of you are, but Libra, you are ruled by Venus, right? So it's like you already kind of have that to you innately. The other thing I want to point out to my Geminis, Sirius, I think that's how you say that, the asteroid, is moving into your sign as of February 8th. So some of you might really feel that shift and might really feel that call to kind of nurture yourself and take care of yourself. Also to kind of nurture some new ideas when it comes to how to take care of yourself, and even resources. And how you handle your own resources and what's valuable to you. Okay, so Geminis, just be aware of that. Excuse me. I am feeling this need to protect what's yours. Like, interesting. That might feel a little bit like egoic. Excuse me. I was choking on some water before this video, so it's just residual. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys might have been in a triggered state recently. Some of you might just be moving into it. But I feel like that's going to dissipate. But yeah, with it, it's coming like protecting what's yours, protecting what's valuable to you, what belongs to you is also what I'm getting, which is kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and just get started. Okay, hold on. Let me get a sip of water and then we'll get started. Okay. All right, air signs. Let's see. Using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. All the decks I use are linked below for your convenience. If you want them for yourself, by all means, go for it. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, I keep getting a little bit of this possessive energy, which is really interesting for my air signs, because you guys aren't necessarily possessive. We are in North Node Taurus now, which is, oh, excuse me, also South Node, I almost said South Side, South Node Scorpio. We have been moving through some very shadowy energies in January, like very shadowy, really taking a hard look in the mirror at ourselves and how we limit ourselves. I've been talking a lot about that over on Patreon and here on YouTube when I have been able to post here on YouTube. That is also changing, just so you guys know. But anyway, yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of moving through shadowy energies and I'm just feeling possessive energy with you guys. I feel like I said, you'll be moving out of that. Definitely shifting out of that. Ooh, so Nightingale, which is kind of perfect for my air signs, even has the alchemical symbol for air. Nightingale is speaking, it's preaching, it can even be sounding an alarm. I'm actually hearing ringing the bell. Ringing the bell? What are you calling attention to? You're calling attention to something. Air signs, you are calling attention, you're calling attention. Feeling that attractive energy too now with that. Keep in mind, these are general, so not all messages will be for everyone. Use your own discernment as to what is for you and what is not for you. Yeah, there's like magnetism, and that's just in the air collectively, but I'm really feeling it with you guys. Almost like you're pulling people in with your words. Excuse me. Maybe even getting people to hang on your words, being very captivating. Anything else for my air signs? I feel like this would definitely be the time to ask for a raise or a promotion, or if you really need to like I almost want to say make waves or make changes in any relationships or like work scenarios, family scenarios, this is the time to do it. We have cheetah and peacock. Ooh. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, I just feel serious magnetism. So just be mindful that people might be flocking to you. It might not always be for the greatest reasons, but there's something about you that's very alluring, very magnetizing. And I feel like it's in your words. I keep hearing ringing the bell. It's almost like you're just calling people to you. Excuse me. As you're calling people to you, you might feel really triggered at first, like I was picking up on, like you might feel almost a need to kind of like guard yourself and protect yourself a little bit because it's really fast incoming. Some of the people you're drawing to you, I think, are going to help you open some doors here, which is kind of exciting. I'm liking that. Yeah, I'm getting some doors opening here. Fast incoming opportunities. And you're pulling that in. You're calling that in. Anything else from my air signs? For Gemini, Libras, Aquarians. It's funny, I keep getting pulled to talk about like romance, but I feel like it's over there. Like, I feel like there's like a distant energy there, which is interesting because you're pulling people to you, like no question with what I'm picking up on. But it's almost like you want to keep romance at a distance. Ooh. Butterfly. Wow. Air signs. So whatever it is you're doing, and again, I feel like communicating is a big part of it, but you could also just be energetically pulling people in, having that magnetism to you. It's a lot, it's overwhelming, but it's bringing in a lot of great opportunities, a lot of interesting new collaborations and friendships, really opening doors. I do feel for you guys, you're trying to keep romance at a distance, not necessarily a bad thing, but with Butterfly coming in here, it's like I just hear opportunity, 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 opportunity to initiate waves, make changes, to make changes. Aquas, you might really be feeling that pull for that. Ooh, we got the fox. I love that this is out here for you. Fox to me, even though it's, you know, alchemical symbol of earth, to me is so like Gemini. It is so air sign to me because fox is very clever and very witty and can act really fast and talk really fast. It is very charismatic. Total Gemini energy coming in here. But fox, you know, sometimes, you know, fox is seen as a trickster, but sometimes it could also be like your best friend or like the partner you've really been needing, whether it's in business or some kind of collaboration or project or just like in life, right? So like I said, air signs, there's something that you're doing energetically. Some of you, it's about the way you're communicating, and I almost want to say like preaching or like sharing your words. That is just drawing people to you. You're very captivating right now. You're very attractive. Opportunities are going to be flooding in here. Opportunities to initiate change and to make some waves for the right reasons is also what I want to say. For the right reasons. And with that, you'll be, thank you. You'll be gaining clever allies, is what I just heard. You'll be gaining clever allies. Now, I do still feel a little bit of this like, whoa, like almost like you're trying to like, what's that term? Hold the line? You're trying to hold the line. It's like you don't want all of this to come in super quick. You almost want to have like some sense of control is what I'm picking up with you. Overall, we have oyster. And that's what I'm feeling like, whoa, hold the line. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Underneath that, we do have sea serpent, holy crap, and then cosmic egg. Both of these have the symbol for spirit or speak of spirit and ether. Expression, which is interesting because you were coming in as Nightingale. Like that is you. That is totally you. You're coming in as Nightingale. These opportunities and relationships that you're pulling to you that you are acting as a magnet for, really going to help you to be very expressive and to open up and to elevate yourself, to grow essentially. And for some of you, to make waves and cause changes in certain aspects of your life, even societally speaking, especially those of you who are called to public service. And some of you, it's just about initiating your own change to grow and expand and express. I keep getting expression with you. I feel like you're meant to be captivating. Like those of you who are resonating with this, I feel like you're meant to be captivating. And I think deep down, you know, this is what's about to happen, or this is the process of what's happening here, which is why you're kind of like, whoa, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. And really kind of wanting it to like be held back here a little bit. Very positive though, like very, very positive. When you're ready to embrace these opportunities and these individuals, it's gonna be a great experience, and you will have clever allies. I don't feel a lot of trickster energy. Your ego might interpret that. You might perceive that. And that's kind of what I was getting in the beginning, where it's so much you kind of get a little triggered. Like your ego kind of steps in and is like, well, protect yourself, hold on to what belongs to you. But I feel like you're going to end up in these collaborative experiences, or shared, I'm going to say shared experiences where there's a lot of change and growth that's involved, whether it's personally or you're helping to be a part of bigger change outside of yourself for collective means or neighborhood means or family means, or even just for another person. But it's helping you to grow and elevate, no question. Let's move on. Let's move on. I want to do the energy oracle cards for you guys. Any other messages or insights for my air signs? I'm hearing Virgo all of a sudden. Which is interesting because that's like the only earth sign we don't have any planets in right now, except for when the moon moves cyclically through Virgo, right? Oh, wait a minute. The next full moon is Leo, but then after that, we're going to have full moon Virgo. That's going to be in March. Full moon Virgo is going to be in March. So what's coming up might pertain to that period of time, or of course you could be dealing with Virgo energy, or you could have Virgo energy in your chart, but they're highlighting Virgo to me. Any messages or insights for my air signs? Any messages or insights for my air signs? Hearing crystal clear. Crystal clear. Will everything be crystal clear to you? It's interesting because as air signs, typically, right, we're not speaking like case by case, but typically, air signs, your strength is communication. Your strength is your words. And I keep getting pulled into this, like, you're supposed to embrace that, but hesitation with that. You might be coming very crystal clear on how important that is for you as a skill set during this period of time. I just keep getting crystal clear, crystal clear, crystal clear, crystal clear. Any other messages or insights from my air signs? I see. So we have broken heart in reverse. I actually want to put this with the Nightingale. Whatever shadowy period you've been going through, and a lot of us have, again, January, December, latter half of 2021 was very shadowy, right? When all those retrogrades hit us, it was very, very shadowy, and we're just kind of coming out of it. And especially with Mercury and Venus going retrograde, it really was, again, it was a look in the mirror. It was a total look in the mirror. And not just of the scars and wounds we carry, but also like how that has caused us to self-sabotage and get in our own way. And I feel like for you, air signs, as you're coming out of that period and you've had that reflection and you have that understanding, whatever that has done for you, whatever internal change that's giving you, it's pulling people in that are like hey, you're ready for the next thing. You're ready for the next step. And it's like, I feel like that's almost a catalyst for you. Yeah, it's a catalyst. It's almost like you're ready now. You're ready now for these opportunities. You're ready now for these people. You're ready now for the kind of changes that you've been wanting to implement. You're ready to take them on now, or you're ready to handle it now. You're ready to be different. You're ready to be different. And a lot of you, it's like, I'm really feeling it's just rooted like in your throat chakra, like rooted in how you express yourself and how you captivate, or maybe struggle with captivating. Struggle with your words, struggle with communicating the truth in integrity and authenticity. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Any other messages or insights from my air signs? Walking away in reverse. You're changing, air signs. This shadowy period has allowed you to change and to shift. And all this new is trying to come in for you. But are you ready to walk away? Are you ready to move on from what you've been? Are you ready to move on from the programming and belief systems that you've been acting from that were highlighted to you in this recent shadow period of January? Like, are you ready to? Are you ready to open up? Are you ready to not hold the line so strongly so that you can really level up and really express yourself from a higher place of understanding of yourself? Like, are you ready for that? Are you ready to let these beautiful, clever allies, thank you, I just kept hearing cultivate, so it's throwing me, these clever allies in to help you create really beautiful change and cool things? Beautiful. Yeah. It's up to you to decide when you're ready. Then we have Temple Path. Temple Path, it comes out when it's saying you're on the right track. To me, it's like you're always on the path, right? Like, you're always on the path. You could take the really hard, treacherous road. You could take the really easy road. You could take the highest timeline road. Whatever words you want to use for it, you're always on the path, no matter what. When this card comes up like this, to me it's saying you can choose to be on the path for your highest fulfillment and happiness. Like, you can totally choose that. It's available to you. It's rushing towards you. But you just have to decide that I'm ready for that. You just have to decide that you're ready. Overall, we have happy family in reverse, patience, financial constraints, and then cornucopia in reverse, ending with strategy. So I'm going to get there in a second. This overall energy, I feel like, is where you've been at in this energy. Like, not being quite ready to totally allow the new to come in, not being totally ready to be different when it comes to the things you've been facing about yourself, about how you've been getting in your own way, right? That's like stuck energy. Happy family in reverse. It's kind of like the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like feeling like you're not really happy with your relationships, or they're not emotionally fulfilling, or even how family dynamics have played a role in this for you, where you're not really ready to take on this path and let all that new and beautiful stuff come in, right? Patience is actually a divine timing card. I keep hearing when you're ready. I keep hearing when you're ready. When you're ready. And until you're ready, you're going to be experiencing this energy. Financial constraints with cornucopia in reverse. It's like a hold. It's a restriction. It's a restriction. Feeling like you're not in flow, feeling even like maybe some of you have been going through some financial stuff too. Yeah. Some of you might even have been feeling like I'm stuck, but also feeling like my energy is being drained, or there's some kind of ebb, like energetically, that you're going through in your life, whether it affects you in your health or affects you in your money, finances, or just affecting you in life in general here. But hey, it's like when you're ready to move on from this and let go of that, which you're only going to be able to let go of it if you can move into acceptance of what you've come to understand about yourself after this shadowy period, and what you've been faced with and what you've really been struggling with, really coming down to your deep patterns here. And I keep getting that it's relating to how you take center stage, how you captivate people, how you speak, and how you express yourself, how you express your higher truth in authenticity and integrity, how you do that, right? And the opportunities that are coming in, you're calling them in because it's meant for you. You just have to decide you're ready, and then you will follow through with that. It will bring you clever allies. It will bring you opportunity to initiate change for yourself and possibly for bigger causes if that's your path. But these changes, hold on, with the peacock are also beautiful. Beautiful changes, and changes that will help you to elevate yourself here. Underneath all of this, we have strategy. What's the plan? I feel like you've been struggling with the plan. It's like you've been overly emphasizing a plan, which has kind of been keeping you stuck. Because it's just like, it's an internal decision. It's an internal shift. It's an emotional shift. It's not a logical one. It's not a logical one to put you on this path, okay? This particular path, I'll say. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some parting messages. I'm gonna do Gaia Oracle because it's just such a nice deck. It always feels very like grounding and just like peaceful. It just makes me feel good to use this. I'm gonna use it. Any parting messages for my air signs here? Any parting messages for my air signs? Any parting messages for my air signs? Let's see. Nice. Liberation. I love that. Breaking free from a negative attachment. Right there. Right there. Again, it's different for it's different for all of you in its specifics. But what it is just woundings and old programmings that have been keeping you from being able to move into this place of being able to embrace these changes, wanting to initiate certain changes, wanting to embrace certain types of people that can really bring a lot of beauty and joy and inspiration to your life. And a lot of you, this is also centered around how you are center stage, how you have trouble being center stage. Do you captivate people? Are you not captivating people in the way that you are naturally can and are supposed to, technically? Yeah, time to not be stuck anymore. Again, some of you might be really struggling financially and trying your damnedest to figure out your way out of it. It's an internal emotional shift that's going to open these doors for you. It's not going to be a logical plan, okay? But liberation. I almost want to say free your mind. That's what I want to say. Like, free your mind by dropping into the body and dropping into your emotional space and allowing yourself to be liberated there, and things will fall into place and make sense. Ocean of eternal love. Yeah, healing, creativity, and fertility. I'm gonna read both of these to you guys. Where's the book? Whether you realize it or not, you have become too emotionally attached or dependent on someone or something, or you have allowed or inadvertently caused someone to get too emotionally attached to you. What at first seemed like a healthy relationship or friendship, or interest, now seems to be taking over your life and is creating too much codependence. A situation that initially seemed like a positive has now revealed its negative side. This is, in effect, like a form of addiction. You're advised to examine this issue and then create some space between you. For your sake and the sake of others, you must do whatever it takes to break free from this negative emotional attachment. Initially, this may cause some resentment and even a sense of panic, but the end result will be worth it. When you manage to emotionally detach yourself from this issue, you have learned a valuable lesson, and this will serve you well in the future. I feel like it's not really it's like, yes, it's an attachment emotionally, but you're way up in the head about it, which is causing you to like avoid how to let it go. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're air sign, and I'm also just feeling it where it's like, no, you need to actually drop in here and understand like what's going on with you so you can move past it and let it go. Because I feel like thank you, like 3D material life is getting you down and making you stressed out, and like you're trying to do something about it, when really this is what needs to shift. Anyway, moving on. Ocean of Eternal Love. It is said that love conquers all. This is especially true for you at the moment. Something is resolved and healed through love. What is previously barren now becomes fertile. A seed is planted and you are the co-creator. The conditions are favorable, the timing is right, a new creation awaits you. The birth of something new brings joy and excitement. The forever changing seasons of eternity turn their invisible wheel and a new cycle begins. A new image is born. Yes, embracing the temple path for you. I'm gonna read, there's affirmations that come with these cards. I'm going to read the affirmation for this one because I feel like that could really help you. And then also you guys can like pull this up and, you know, sit in quiet awareness is almost what I wanted to say. Listening to it, and that might really help you a lot. Okay. And I'm going to read it 3 times. So get comfortable. I release myself from all negative attachment. I trust that this is for my highest good. I trust that this is for the highest good of all. I help others most by not allowing myself or them to be codependent. I look at every situation in a balanced way. I release myself from all negative attachment. I trust that this is for my highest good. I trust that this is for the highest good of all. I help others most by not allowing myself or them to be codependent. I look at every situation in a balanced way. I release myself from all negative attachment. I trust that this is for my highest good. I trust that this is for the highest good of all. I help others most by not allowing myself or them to be codependent. I look at every situation in a balanced way. Okay. All right, air signs. I hope you guys got a lot out of that. Don't forget to check out the revamped website, the brand new Patreon, the old Patreon page. It will be taken down in like a day or 2. So don't sign up on that one. The new Vimeo page, everything. Just look at it below. Also for Instagram, I'll probably do a video about this or post about this. There is an Instagram for BOMISpirit. It's BOMISpirit Inc. So BOMI Spirit INC. So check that out. I will probably be doing that. I'll probably be making that the primary page, and the Instagram WaterBaby Tarot page is probably gonna be more now of just like a personal page where it's like I'll probably be talking about anything that comes to mind and any background stuff that's going on. So yeah, so just know that as we move forward in this transition and evolution of this page. Thank you guys for your support, and thank you guys for being a part of my journey. It's been a crazy journey, and I know for me, I am in a really interesting phase and I'm enjoying it a lot so far. So thank you for being a part of it. And I will see you guys very soon. Take care.